Hello and welcome back to Loresworn Chronicles Crusader Kings, where we are playing as the Kingdom of Curonia and King Baisa, our longest lived ruler in some time. It looks like Novgorod has exploded, so they must still be under Gavelkind, or they lost I think they lost a rebellion, that's what it was. Are they still under? Yeah, they are still under elective Gavelkind, so they're not especially stable realm. So we have the Dievturi reformed Kingdom of Novgorod, but then we also have independent Tver, which is a Slavic pagan chiefdom, and also the Kingdom of Vladimir over here, and they are actually of our faith. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that shakes out. Anyway, I think this episode is finally going to be the episode that we get the next level of military organization. Crossing my fingers on that. In the meantime, we're waiting for one more boat, and then we are going to go on a truly epic raid. That's going to be a fun time. Casey the Lore Dog is huffing at me because it's very early in the morning, and I got up and moved away from her so she can't have her comfy spot. Let's see. She can still have her comfy spot, she just doesn't have a person next to her as a personal space heater, so she's been highly inconvenienced at this point in time. Okay, oh yeah, we had this claimant war, right? That was something that I probably forgot was happening. Or no, never mind. This is different. From the High Chief of Lithuania. Okay, this is just some guy from the High Chiefdom of Lithuania. What claim is he pressing? On the Lithuanian band? Who they don't actually own any counties. It's just a titular title. Okay. Well, good luck with that. I don't know how exactly that's going to work. Staying idle is not in a warrior's blood. I hence invite you... Oh, okay. Now he wants us to defend him against this claimant. Let's do it. I don't exactly know what we're defending, because you own no land and have no vassals, so I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I think the war just auto-invalidated, right? Because he doesn't have any counties? Quite confused by that. Let's see. Negotiate with Carl. Who's Carl? This is not Carl. That's a steppe nomad. We have a Polish revolt happening over here. I'm wondering if that's dynastic. Pomeranian, Slavic, Polish Slavic. Okay, they're not of the same dynasty. I suppose this is the fastest way to tell. Polish Revolt League Independence War. Okay, so they're actually trying to break free. The High Chiefdom of Bohemia. Then wait, what is this? Oh, this is the Kingdom of Bohemia. So we're going to have Bohemians on top of Bohemians. Let's see. I'm going to continue worshipping Perkunas, because that's what we do. We are going to worship the ancestors, and we're going to ask them for prosperity and growth in our realm. I don't think we have anybody that's worth money. Yep, so any one of these people could be a good sacrifice. Sounds good. May the serve the ancestors well in the afterlife. Alright. So, the society wants me to raid Suzdal, which is right along the Volga here in the chiefdom of Miram. They are Mordvins. Let's go for it. I don't know why you would think there's loot there. Because it's just unreformed tribal hill country, but we'll take a look. Why not? Let's see. High Chief of Smolensk and I are going to become good buddies. That's always good. He's mad that he's not on the council, but he likes me a lot. Alright. Well, since we have a target, we're not going to wait for that last boat to pop. We're just gonna get on with this thing. What would be our supply limit in this county? 1.56. Yeah, we'll go with a small, lightweight raiding force here. Shouldn't need those boats. We don't even really need all of these boats, but, you know, we're just going to show up with them and they're going to be like, weird flex, but okay. If we had that much gold, you have indeed the boats to take it from us. Why are you wanting me to negotiate with a guy that is not, he's not even in our lands, I don't think. Oh, there's his host, but he's not actually raiding us. He's neutral to us, so maybe he's just showing up to ask if we have any spare land to give out. Alright. Warrior gathering ground has been built in Groven. Fantastic. So let's see. I think we want to focus on heavy infantry. So we're expanding the castle barracks. Sorry, I just had to mute the mic real quick because Casey was doing something she wasn't supposed to do. And our leper colony is finished, so that's great as well. What else can we build at the old hospital? Nothing yet. Hospitals are expensive. Believe me, I live in the United States, I know. Let's see. This guy wants the County of Zemgale. This greed does not become you. I've never given away land in that event, as far as I know. Let's see, we need a court physician. Let's go look for one. Hopefully we don't have to wait for long. And Baltic holds. Do it. Castle fortifications have been built. The reason I'm screenshotting all the buildings is because that is going to be potentially relevant for Wikipedia at some point in the future. Doza is our granddaughter. No special traits. Just for being of the blood of Akko, she starts out as a good fighter. Nobody even wants to fight a baby who's a descendant of Akko. Let's see. The Storm of Lima. On board resides the renowned physician Boule the Sea Devil, who is currently in the employ of the ship's captain. Yeah, we can afford it. He has 14 learning and renowned physician. He's also one-legged. And, not a very good person. He does have a loyal parrot, though. So, you know, I think that's enough of a value add in and of itself that we could just go ahead and hire him. Alright, we have lost enough men to attrition that we no longer can siege the holding, so we're going to go grab some extra dudes. Yeah, I know. We're eventually going to have to end up conquering the entire steppe just to stop people from raiding us. Is what's going to need to happen. Okay, apparently that small amount of loot has increased investment in Kurtzema, so... Okay. Rasa needs an education focus. Looks like she's going to be a fantastic warrior. This kid needs to learn how to struggle. It looks like Novgorod is trying to conquer Vladimir over here, and will probably succeed. What is their CB? Is it, they have claim on it? Novgorodian claim on Vladimir War, okay. So they're just trying to reconsolidate the realm. Let's see if it's even possible to finish the siege before we lose too many men to attrition. Of course, it's getting into winter, so that's a good sign, right? Man. Yeah, this is poorly timed. If we take one more attrition tick, we're now officially... Oh, no, we're barely above... Okay, there we go. We raided the Suzdal tribe. Are you happy, society? That was the mission, right? Wait, what? Okay, I think I misclicked the event and I raided the home province of the person who gave me the mission instead of what I was actually supposed to. Gundiga was murdered on the orders of Bison. Not me, right? Okay, there's another Bisa. Okay, this is my son. And he's mad that I didn't choose him as the heir, so he had his kinswoman killed. Apparently openly, so I believe that's going to make him a familial kinslayer. Yeah, dynastic kinslayer. So, hopefully no one will like him now. Now everyone wants Gastile, who's another grandson of Naula. He has pretty okay stats, but I think we could probably do better. Let's see, Princess Maya. Her stewardship's not very good. Fiestas. He has dysentery. But I think he has the best overall stats, other than learning. We don't have a lot of people who are good at learning in our court right now. 33 years old, yeah, we're gonna support him. So this is another grandson of Nala. Nala has a lot of grandchildren, which is good. Alright, well, that was a rather pointless waste of life, but let's go ahead and stand down our boats. We have a lot of boats now. We have a significant number of boats. So I think... Yeah, we can take up to like 4,000 or 40,000 men now if we want to. No, 4,000, not 40,000. I did the math right the first time, and then I corrected myself incorrectly. Let's see, we still own Skolovia, right? It's kind of hard to tell with the colors being so similar. So let's see. Let's launch. Let's put together the largest raid that we have. Let's get rid of these guys first. This greed does not become you. Why does everybody want my freaking counties? Can't have them. Alright. That's 3,000. Actually, wait, let me make sure I select these guys up here as well. 34. How about the High Chief of Lithuania? No, he doesn't like us too much right now. Samogitians. Now, there's an easier way to do this. We can go to the military screen and look at the total strength of levies. We really don't have a lot of levy troops overall. I think largely because a lot of these guys are still tribal. So... Well, if we can get this guy to like us... He wants control of Samogita. Okay. Sclovia. I don't know why I don't have the option to give it to him. Oh, it's I'd have to transfer vassalage. That's what it is. Do I want to make him that strong though, or would I rather that he just doesn't like me? Let's do this. I'm gonna name him a champion. I'm gonna name him a venerable elder. I'm gonna see if he will convert religions. He won't. He's now at a 42, so that's okay. He still only has 81 troops to give us. Alright, well, we've gotten to the point where our boats... We have too many boats to realistically carry the number of troops we can actually muster, so... let's stand these guys down. Stand these guys down. Where does that put us? 3387. And we'll leave these guys at home. Okay. I think we got this figured out. Alright. We're going to use the GPS this time to properly get to the place we're actually supposed to be raiding, instead of showing up at the house of the person who gave us the mission. So this is going to be quite the journey. I'm actually curious to see how long this takes, because we're going to be sailing down the Daugava, down the Dnieper, into the Black Sea, and all the way up to the Dniester, to the point that it becomes no longer navigable. So this is going to be one of the most ambitious riverine raids ever conducted. It'd be kind of cool if there was an event for the Dnieper Rapids down here, because that was actually a pretty big deal that the Varangians had to deal with. Let's see, he needs to have an education. He would make a good warrior, but he already has higher stats in diplomacy and stewardship. And he's a lunatic. Yeah, I think we'll stick with war for now. Okay, which county is this? We want to make extra sure. Okay, it's this county right here, which is currently led by a revolt. Pannonian Civil War for Gavelkind. Pannonia is majorly breaking up here. And what is our supply limit here going to be? Yeah, it's unreformed pagans. We're gonna lose a shitload of troops. Let's see. I have a new granddaughter. Good for them. Maybe we can just knock it over real quick. There we go. That'll save us from some attrition. Fantastic. The rumors were true. There was lots of money. Alright, get back on the boats before you die. Okay, we're always obligating our vassals when we have the option. And we're gonna head back home. You're welcome for reminding you of your duties. We'll lower this mic down just a little bit. There we go. If I sound a little bit quieter, it's because I'm recording early in the morning. I'm trying not to wake anyone up. Alright. Making new friends, especially when they're vassals. That's always a very good thing. Okay, now she wants me to go raid the barony of Treviso, which is under the Islamic Emirate of Corinthia. I will accept this mission. Cool. People are praising me. Yep, just get right back on the boats, and we are headed to the Gulf of Venice in the Tyrrhenian Sea. We have a couple Germanic provinces down here in Italy from the conquests so far. Can Byzantium bring it back? No. Stop asking for my land. I'm not giving away any of my land. Alright. Coming ashore at Treviso. Just in time to see the Corinthian army getting chased off by Croats, it looks like. Alright, young Desprungus seems to be a real explorer, experimenter, constantly finding new ideas. I think I would rather he be shrewd. Gives some better kind of across-the-board stat bonuses here. Bandits have raided the siege camps outside Bryansk. Okay, yeah, this is just stuff happening out on the far side of the kingdom. I turned supernatural events off. I swear I did. That's like the second time that's popped up now. At least I can just tell the event to go away. I even went back in and edited the save game to make sure that the game rules were set up correctly. Lost 300 men to a disease outbreak outside the walls. Okay, so this is an internal vassal war between the High Chief of Lithuania and the Chief of Samogitia, who is my direct vassal, and he's now trying to subdue him. So the High Chiefs of Lithuania might end up becoming a problem for us. We'll see. We're gonna get struck by lightning one of these times. Alright, the holds of Treviso, filled with much loot. You know, we got a lot of room left on the boat, so while we're here we might as well go ahead and loot the rest of these holdings, because why not? We got stuff to pay for. Oh man, they captured a lot of people that I'm not responsible for. Okay, Baltic holds. Got a new level of castle fortifications here. Fantastic. Alright. I think this might be the first time since Akko that we've raided Muslim lands. Members of the Band of Medina, we strive to better ourselves. They want me to duel this guy. I will accept that request. Someone in the comments said I should leave a post-it note to remind myself that I need to duel if I have a duel mission when I'm out raiding or at war. That might be a good idea, but I think I'm gonna be able to remember this time. All right. Sacked the mosque. It's good for our moral authority. Their army's not big enough to tangle with us. They're going around us. Let's see, where else around here has money? We've still got some room on the boats for some extra money. This is an unreformed pagan province. We'll just march one over to Aquileia here. Just go ahead and siege it. No, we're not doing the +2 axe because it's too silly. Alright, apparently we have fulfilled the ambition to become a paragon of virtue by despoiling Italy. That's, you know, that's one of the faster ways to do it. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, cool, we got some ransoms. A whole lot of them, actually. Let's see. 184 gold. Look at that. Kidnapping does pay off. That's the lesson that Crusader Kings should teach you. They're not raiding, like, provinces we care about, are they? No, so far not. We'll see. If they go for the capital, we might have to rush home in a hurry. And they're in the capital. Alright. Let's finish the siege and let's get home. My lord, your prosperous lands mark you as a king of impressive abilities. I have an offer for you which would ensure lasting peace between us. Let me rule the county of Deltuva in your name, and no one shall dare to touch it again. So this is Osbjorn. He's a Norseman. Where is Deltuva? I don't actually know where that is. Oh, okay, it's right here. So the chief of the Samogitians. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's make sure this makes sense RP-wise. Patient, gregarious, zealous. No. Here's what I'm thinking. This guy does not recognize the priesthood. And he's trying to throw his weight around. So we're concerned about that. We're kind of unhappy that he's got these heretical beliefs. And we don't have a lot of leverage over him right now. In fact, he's moving up in the world. So we're thinking that we can probably get this Germanic guy to convert. And this will break up the potential larger chiefdom of High Chiefdom of Lithuania if he's there to defend this county. Remaining vassals will be displeased. Skirdo will get -60. Everyone else gets -15 for 5 years. I'm going to do it. We're going to settle this guy here, and we're going to try to integrate him as part of the realm. Be a fool not to accept such a generous offer. I will proudly serve as your vassal, and it will prosper in my care. I swear it. Fantastic. So yeah, we want to make him... Did he convert? Oh, he did convert. Okay, cool. So that is excellent. Alright. Childhood focus, struggle. Oh, this is our genius daughter. So we will watch her career with great interest. Decided to convert to the DF... Okay, yeah. There we go. Fantastic. So I may rule my new subjects as wisely as you rule yours. So he's a descendant of Ivar the Cleansing Flame, who was at one point the chief of Skagen. Anyone else famous? Doesn't look like it. Just minor Danish lords. Now, what I think should have happened there... Yes. So, Skirdo is now under the High Chiefdom of Lithuania, but, as predicted, Osbjorn is not. So we have denied our powerful heretic vassal from becoming slightly more powerful, which is exactly what we wanted. That worked out well for us. It's a little bit devious, but I think Baisa would be okay with being a little bit devious. He's not honest or anything. For the good of the kingdom. Let's see, we probably got enough... Oh, there was a defensive pact against the Byzantine Empire. They just conquered a huge swath of eastern Italy from the Swedes. We might have like a freaking... Oh, I'm blanking on his name. Who was the Byzantine general that tried to... It was like the last guy that tried to reconquer the West. I know it starts with a B. I can't think of his name right now, though. I'm very embarrassed about that. But we might have that kind of situation going on. Let's see. This kid could use some guidance. I can make him brave if I become stressed. That's quite the trade-off. Or I can make him cruel, and he'll become wroth. And he will not like me because I'd be a hypocrite. I'm not going to take either of those trades. Arranged marriage. King of Novgorod wants to marry my kinswoman, who is daughter of Sargun. Would that result in a non-aggression pact? I don't think it would, because she's a kinswoman. How are her stats? Yeah, we're going to accept that. I think they're probably going to win the war against Vladimir. Alright. I think we have more ransom captives, too. That about fills up our ships, so thank you, Italy, for the wonderful vacation. We have a dull, misguided warrior with just pretty much trash stats here. Chief Kulians has died of severe stress, so we need a new steward. I know there was one guy who was mad at me for not being on the council. His stewardship skill is 5, though. My Chief of Lithuania. We could make him Chancellor. Our current Chancellor, could we make him... Yeah, okay, we'll shuffle some stuff around here. So, we're going to change his council position. He's going to be my new steward. And then the High Chief of Lithuania is going to be my new Chancellor. That'll make my most powerful vassal happy and keep him out of factions. And, yeah, just administer the realm. Still proselytizing over here. Okay. Coming home. Viba. And apparently we have a minor title vacancy for a commander. Alright. We have made bank on this series of raids. We haven't even come to drop off the gold yet. We've still got ransom money coming in. Let's see. We've got harvest festivals in Sarima. Fully endorse that. Okay. Still more ransom money. Also, I wanted to check. Let's see. Can we pass any laws right now? Cool. The next thing I would like to take away from my council is their prerogative to vote on revoking titles. Currently, we only have one person who would support that, so kind of understandably. These are all from this one guy's family. We're ransoming his entire family back to him one at a time. 330 gold and 330 prestige. That is what I'm talking about. Alright. Stand down everything that's not a retinue. Has our retinue cap gone up at all? Not enough for another unit. Alright, that's where we're going to end this episode. So be sure to check out Loresworn.com. We are at Loresworn Order on Twitter. I am at AsaTJ. That's ASATJ. Subscribe and click the notification thing if you have friends that you think would be into this style of RP series. Let them know that we exist. And we definitely appreciate it. Looks like not this episode, but definitely next episode we're going to hit Military Organization 4, and that's when the Curonian blob is going to start to expand quite quickly. Once we figure out how to reorganize our army to deal with these hit-and-run forest pagans that fight much the way our ancestors fought. And we'll see you next time.